Fox here. So, had to leave town. The heat was closing in. We're back, okay? We're going to talk some Mutt stuff. We got Tom Brady and friends to talk about came out. Not going to really talk about it too much. In my, overarching thoughts of the game right now and what's happened in the last week, what we're looking for going forward to, rookie premiere, that kind of stuff. We'll, of course, see the, I would assume, even though it's a special day tomorrow, Memorial Day, but I think they're going to put out their schedule too. I don't think they'll miss it due to a holiday, will they? But anyways, regardless, we'll just adapt and overcome whatever happens. 89, that makes sense. So, let's talk about what happened this weekend since I was out of town. Okay, Tom Brady got released. We got some crazy Ultimate Legends, that kind of stuff happened. It's a, good time. The issue of the Tom Brady card, awesome card, right? Incredible ability stack. Absolutely bonkers. $28 for a chance at him on the block. He's just over $1 million or so. Great quarterback card, one of the best we've seen. But in the quarterback card, and it's not just this Tom Brady card, the other ones we got from Thursday, I don't think I have any right now, but the guys get like Dak Prescott and friends. Yeah, right here. These guys get Omaha. And I think there isn't a single ability I hate more, like even worse than like Dumb Vanguard, Freight Train, Angry Runs, Auto Break Tackles, like this stuff just bad for the game. Regardless, some people say abilities ruin Madden, and I don't think abilities straight up ruin Madden, as some of them have made the game like playable. Can you imagine this game without pick artists? Ugh. Anyways, some of them have ruined Madden because some things you used to be able to do, and then they take them away and charge us for it, like Conductor. But Omaha is probably the number one ruiner of the game, right? I played a few games with Dak. I'm like, this is the worst I've ever played Madden. Like, worst I've seen Madden. You should not know the defense's play call. Is it that hard? Why is this in the game? Okay, dog, I literally had dumb shit, dip shit, mother shits in my responses to my tweet about how Spygate abilities shouldn't be in the game say, oh, but what about, it's realistic because when people come to line of scrimmage, they can diagnose it. That's what, Peyton Manning used to do, and that's why it's called Omaha. Yeah, but Peyton Manning did that. Not some omniscient, God figure that painted little circles on the field that showed you where people were going. Stop. This isn't dog, they took the football out of football. There's no strategy. I literally see you in cover 3. Okay, cool. What are you going to do? Try and use your butt off? And then so this forces people into having momentum shifts on their team. Now, momentum shift prior to this, for a long time, was absolutely needed to deal with a lot of the either, BS break tackle abilities or the unstoppable forces on defensive line. But then we got secure protectors. And then we got a bunch of secure tacklers to take care of the angry runs. So momentum shift was it's important as wave up or down. I don't think momentum shift's ever been more needed than it is right now, at least on your defense. So whether you're going Lawrence Taylor, Tony Gonzalez, Aaron Donald, there's a couple other with the Aaron Donald thing. I think William Perry. Anyways, you need it now. You need it because if somebody can see your defense, what are you gonna do on defense, right? I've basically committed to a man press scheme. And obviously, if you see me in your grill, I'm running man press. And the changes I can make are to my deep safeties. But if you can see what my deep safeties are, it was oh, well, I can easily go ahead and counter it and not throw the corner route or the post pattern if you're gonna throw a certain route on that part of the field. So it's just oh, but Fox, that's more strategy. You can see what you're doing, but then you can no, it's stupid. Why do you think people have baseline in this game? Is to throw off offensive pre-snap reads because there are tells. This lowers the skill gap so dramatically, and it forces momentum shift on the field. I don't know. I hate it. This stuff, film study, Omaha, all this stuff shouldn't be on the threat detector. Should not 100% be in the game. These things are worse, even the worst any other ability in the game. I hate Vanguard as much as you guys. I hate this auto break tackle stuff. All this never fumble with the quarterback. It's all dumb. It's all dumb. That's not football. That's stupid. But this is by far the worst. It literally makes me not want to play the game. Because if I go against a guy without momentum shift, it's not fun to destroy people 50-0 because they have no idea how they know how I'm adjusting, right? It's not enjoyable. Okay, it's not fun. Beating people 50-0 is fun when you're doing it because you're able to out-diagnose and just be better than them. I don't know. It's like having somebody say they're throwing rock, and then you're like, haha, gotcha, I got paper. I hate it. EA, get rid of the abilities next year. Okay, moving on. I actually might be selling my team this week. I think I'm gonna do it. We might just be doing mutt stuff with whatever squad in one moment. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. It's so depressing seeing that stuff. Like, it's not as bad as a trade block going away, but this auto activated stuff is terrible. But I should just go back to regs. I should go to regs actually. With that said, okay. With Vanguards out there, somebody made a statement. Is this the most running we've seen in Madden since 20? There's been some decent run metas over the years, but this is probably it. It might be the top one. Also, market-wise, we'll do some Market Monday tomorrow. These cards that are locked at the floor, 50K for 95s. I'm surprised they haven't changed the floor yet. Do you think they're not going to get rid of the floor this year for cards? If not, then it's going to stay. But as soon as the floor goes away, these cards' prices are falling like crazy. So I'm fine selling at the floor. I can't see them staying with the floor the rest of the year. Can you guys? If that's what you're trying to think about, training is training. The problem with training is that, like, what do we got to use it on, right? Some abilities, some X factors, and then rerolls. But rerolls have been such a negative Nancy the whole year through. It just absolutely destroyed coin stacks that I would recommend rerolls to no man. This sold for 100K. All right, let's try 99. I don't know, maybe that'll work. So don't do that. Okay, anyways, I've had some questions about my scheme and stuff and how I run it. I think I did a video on this, but I kind of want to, maybe I'll do more about it. I gotta pick up the Tom Brady here probably tomorrow when I stream over at twitch.tv. So my offense is my offense. I got Vanguard. I got a few Vanguards out. Even though I barely run, it's such an overpowered thing. When I do run, you're hitting the dirt, man. It's a good way of grinding out clock. It's just overpowered. There's some RPOs in the spread book that can utilize it. Otherwise, just regular RPOs that aren't special are very powerful. I'm running Jordan a lot. I don't have him activated right now because everything's not set up because I removed my quarterback to sell him, but then I didn't sell him. Paul Krause, I will probably sell this card at some point here. As he's not like overly special. I do like the Secure Tackler along with the mid and deep. I have a Mulata here as my like William Perry counter. He's not 100%. He is definitely not 100%. He's like 50-50. Like the first time you hit stick somebody with Enforcer Supreme Avalanche, they'll probably break it, that William Perry. The second time, you're probably causing a fumble. The same thing with Truz. Sometimes Truz does get fumble. You can cause a fumble. So I have that to the Enforcer Supreme to tackle the auto breakers and angry runs and stuff. Micah Parsons, I gotta get the Peppers because he's basically on the Micah Parsons for free with Tackle Supreme and the Unstoppable Force along with John Randall. So running dollar, I'm running 4 DBs all with bench press, one-step bottleneck. Revis, JC Horn, Rasul Douglas. I might have to save some coins if it's Dom's corner Randy Moss comes out, as that will be just an insane corner to pair along with this defense. So right now, that's what kind of I'm running right now. My backup, he's in the specialist tab. Christian Gonzalez is also got the same thing. I got short route knockouts on JC Horn and Christian Gonzalez because, zigs and short routes sometimes in the slot will be my slot corners. So that's why they got short route knockout. I mostly play a 2-high system. I will obviously put them in the flats or hooks or QB spies. However, I think like the opponent's going to try and beat me. I do need to sell off a lot of these things. We're still running the 50-50 Steelers theme team. So I'm running Najee Harris. He's not the best running back in the game, but he's fun just for having Steelers that are competitive with the top end cards. I'm going to try and run them, right? Palomalu, I actually technically don't run this card right now. I did take the AP off of him, so I'm running Krause and Mean Joe Green. But I should probably sell Krause and just run Palomalu. I just hate not having a safety with Secure Tackler because last line of defense needs to be a line of defense, and having them auto break a tackle on Palomalu is devastating now because of how this game plays. So otherwise, I'm running Cam Hayward, 0 AP Films. Actually, I might not be running. I'm running Randall, Parsons, and then my other edge I think is J.J. Watts. But my other edge would be Julius Peppers. So I don't think Hayward actually is on my field except for the rotational pieces. I run him in rotation with those guys to keep stamina up and pass rush points down. The receiver, I will probably end up replacing. I don't know. Get the UL receivers this weekend, or just wait till we get better ones coming out, since I missed the stream machine this weekend. Anyways, that's kind of what I'm running. So I run Dollar, I use her, Mulata. I have Ronnie Lott here too with one step tackle supreme reinforcement. Basically, he's also manned up, but obviously he doesn't get the press, so he doesn't need like a bench press or that, because you can't press an off the ball linebacker to get that press animation on the tight ends and whatnot, whoever he covers. So that's what we're seeing. One step isn't insanely good. It's pretty good. It's not like backbreakingly overpowered like it has been in previous years, but I do think this scheme is actually pretty effective overall if you're looking to run a man scheme. I think I'm hearing more people are switching over to this man press type of scheme, so we'll see if we take over the meta again or if it still stays zone. And I don't know, with all the there's so many runners out there that Dollar is it's inconsistent, but luckily tackle supremes help out quite a bit along with secure tacklers. And then we'll see how many Omahas we end up facing. But yeah, Omaha, because if you have an Omaha, that means one less Vanguard or one less Angry Runs. But Angry Runs, I don't know, or Freight Train, is that kind of deadish because of the number of secure tacklers out there, so people are moving away from it. That's kind of like the meta game as it's currently shifting, and your opponents will be in different cards, obviously, in different setups for the run, for the pass overall. But that's it. Stop the run first, just like real football. And make sure you got your tackler supremes, your secure tacklers out there, or your avalanches to force fumbles, because majority of the audience that you'll be facing is going to be in the run, because of how good pass coverage and how much trouble people have passing the ball this year, outside of bunch strong, the overpowered stuff. Anyways, that's it. Get into man coverage while it's still off meta and people are having a little bit of trouble. Man coverage is definitely beatable, but I definitely have caught a lot of people off guard because they're so used to zone. Anyways, that's it for the video. Sorry for yapping. 12 minutes. Bye!